Okay, welcome to Mr. C's Biology. Today we're talking about the water cycle. So, a lot of water starts in the sea as liquid water. When it gets heated up by the sun, some of that liquid water is going to evaporate and becomes water vapour. Remember, from chemistry, evaporation is turning from a liquid into a gas. When it evaporates, it's going to move upwards through convection. Hotter fluids become less dense and move up, and so we're going to end up with our water vapour up here, but it gets to a point where it reaches the condensation level and it condenses, and condensation turns this water vapour into a cloud. Now these clouds hold a lot of liquid water, and eventually they're going to cool down and they're going to precipitate. They're going to turn into liquid water that we know as rain or sleet or snow, and they're going to rain down as aggressively as this onto the land, and that's called precipitation. From there, some water will trickle through some of the cracks in the rocks and go underground, and that's called percolation, and that'll take it back to the sea underground. But most water will run down. Some of it will be absorbed by trees in their roots from the soil, and the trees are going to release the water in transpiration. And you'll remember that transpiration is the movement of water through the plant, all the way from the roots up to the leaves and then out of the stomata as water vapour. Some more water might trickle off again. That's called our surface runoff, and it will end up either in a sea or in a river that leads to the sea, where eventually then it's going to evaporate, condense, precipitate, and complete the water cycle. A fun fact that because it's a cycle, no new water molecules are made or destroyed, and so most of the water molecules that you're drinking from the tap or from a bottle have been through this cycle many times, and that includes maybe being drunk by dinosaurs and even in dinosaurs' urine. So the water molecules that you're drinking may once have been part of a molecule of dinosaur urine. There's a fun fact for you, and I'll see you next time on Mr. C's Biology.